And so on my left side is just a hill with a bunch of snow. And on my right side is death because it's the fucking edge of the mountain.
Right. So just try me. I can't breathe. And literally just like this, like black eyes.
Lights, camera, action.
So nothing unites people like someone dying.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's sad and it's true though.
The candy corn industry is a money laundering front.
What's the worst acid trip you've ever had?
Well, this is Red Band Podcast, baby. Movies, music, conspiracies, deep existential crises. It's all inside and it's all unfiltered. So let's get started.
I look at it every single day. Like I refresh it every time.
You're just
I'm
waiting
oh yeah.
for the next
and I post on it. Like, you know when people have, what's it called? On Craigslist? Like lost connections.
Yeah. Missed
that.
connections.
Yeah. I think it's lost. Is it missed connection?
I think it's missed.
Oh, I don't know.
And they're like,
I've never used
were
it.
in the grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, yeah.
I'm
why should I
curious.
know? I'm scared.
Because I see the memes about the missed connections. And
No,
they're
it's
like,
I don't even think it's a thing anymore because people are like prostituting themselves.
Well, I was gonna
Well,
say
it's
that's
Craigslist.
why Estevan was on there.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's how we met.
That's where, yeah. That's where I was making my side income. So in addition to being a sheriff on the
right,
weekends.
Right. And I'd be like, I was at McDonald's and I made eye contact for 2 seconds with someone in the drive-thru. Like, you know this man. Like,
you were at a table alone, absolutely devouring a McRib.
Yeah, McRib. Or what they had the good spicy wraps, remember? TBA.
Oh yeah,
TBT.
I do remember that.
Yeah, those were fire.
Remember they had the chicken selects?
No, what's that?
They were basically
Tenders?
chicken tenders, but they
I
called them
remember
chicken
the
select.
chicken
Select, like make it sound fancy.
Yeah.
The
Chicken,
kid's name
but make it
McChicken.
sound
With
fancy.
au jus.
What?
With au jus.
Shut up. What do you,
Chicken select with au jus.
I've never au jus.
Au jus
You ever
sauce.
had a was it
Like a French
dip.
Yeah, what did you just say? Au jus.
With
Like
a
a
Jew.
Jew.
Yeah, we better.
Bless
She
you.
was there eating it with you.
Yeah, I should I was with my friend Eddie Moskowitz when we were
eating chicken selects.
yeah.
So, I don't remember that. How long ago was that?
I don't know.
Selects.
Well, it's
For a
been a few
select period
years.
of time.
It's been there's
Yeah.
a while back.
Yeah,
Around the
Yeah.
rap time.
probably around the rap time.
I
would
thought
say.
you said
Chicken
around
snack.
Iraq time, but
Iraq-
I was thinking
Iraq
like
time,
kind
yeah.
of.
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh yeah, like
It's
when we went
kinda-
to war
The
when
war
Bush
on-
did 9/11.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That makes
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are we gonna tap into the
No, we're
fucking
not.
demographic?
I
of
know,
No,
Alex
maybe.
Jones?
no politics. Politics.
I
are
feel
Yeah,
no
you're
go.
right.
I'm glad.
This
Gonna
is a
upset
politic-free
somebody
zone
sometime
over
with
here.
something.
Yeah.
So tap me out. Just
Well, I
gotta
think
make a jab.
that's what we've had a couple of serious episodes, not super serious,
No.
but we've dove into some serious topics, and so today is going to be a purely just hilarity. I think
Absolute.
having Alanah here.
It's going to be just chaos.
yeah,
in the
it's gonna
funniest
be
way,
chaos.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
neutral chaos.
Neutral
even know what
lukewarm
that means.
chaos.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be rotating around movies ish.
Yeah, not even.
Not really.
Honestly, we are kind of just going wherever the fuck.
Yeah,
why
we don't
not?
we don't plan our episodes
Yeah.
ever.
At
We
all.
literally just get here, sit down, I hit record
Shoot
like
the
that,
shit,
and then
and-
we're
And
in
it
it.
doesn't
Okay.
matter. Like he can edit, so we can just ramble as much.
Yeah.
he
Oh,
could
I-
got this part out right now if he wants.
I could.
Like later.
You
Nobody
probably
would
need
know.
to.
Yeah, he might.
I know.
We
You're-
can fucking talk
you gotta
movies,
give
though.
That's what I kind of thought it was.
Yeah.
mostly
Yeah.
movies.
Well,
We
because we love
I-
movies, so we talk a lot about movies.
Right, and I
But-
obviously hate movies.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
you've
know
never
anything.
seen one,
Never
right?
seen. I've never been to a movie theater.
You're
ever.
more of an audible person, like
Right, yeah.
audiobook.
I listen to books
Yeah,
and stuff.
books
yeah.
on tape. Not
Yeah.
even like audible streaming. You're a book on tape, actual
Right,
cassette.
exactly. I
kind of
went to the
person.
library and rented one and put it on my Walkman.
Right.
I
That's
do.
funny.
I like to think that between whatever else you do in your life, you're just reading constantly.
Yeah,
Like, that's
exactly.
just,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
I'm like,
all
what does
you
that
do.
say? Heck no, I don't think I freaking read a book since high school.
I
I read The Help and Miss Censors and haven't touched a book since. I think that was the last book I've read.
Did we read that book in
The
class?
Help, yeah, and it was right before the movie came out. Actually,
I guess I didn't read it.
what did you? Yeah, did we have Miss Censor together?
I'm pretty sure. No, maybe we didn't.
you fucking spark noted that shit.
We
Hell yeah, Spark Notes
You
are
Spark noted
fire.
The
And what's the one in college where the Quizlet?
Quizlet.
And they basically have all the same answers and questions and stuff. And you're like, oh, okay. Just open up my second tab and then fill out, you know what I mean? It's like, you figure it all out.
What is it? Is it that the teachers all just get from the same source and then somehow is online? Like,
I don't know. I think low-key the teachers get it from Quizlet because they're just not sparking creativity in their lives.
They're the ones that are plagiarizing. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's talking about plagiarism. That's hilarious. True. SparkNotes were. Are SparkNotes a thing still?
I think so.
Probably. I'm sure there's but now there's probably some way more advanced. Like they could just say, Siri, tell me everything about fucking To Kill a Mockingbird.
Right.
Know?
Did you ever use Cha-Cha? Do you know what that is?
That sounds familiar. What
it's
is
like
it?
where you text them and it's like before Google, you could Google anything and they would tell you an answer. Or you could look up just what's the population of Los Angeles or something, and it'd be like, oh, and then this, and it was someone literally on the other line texting you back.
Like Googling it on the other
line.
I
got banned from it because it asked for my date of birth, and it was and I was 13 using it, and so I was 95. It was 01, and they're like, okay, you're banned from it, and I'm probably still banned from it. If it's still a thing, I don't know.
You have a
Ask
lifetime
Cha-Cha.
ban. Yeah, Ask Cha-Cha.
Yeah, that's what I can't believe never used that. Hell yeah. I took my boyfriend to go to Dion's and the best fucking sandwich I've ever had, and he didn't like it.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, and then we were at 2 days ago, we were at Stoneface. Have you been there?
Yeah, once.
Yeah. And he literally was a fucking heel clicking because the sandwich was so good there. And I'm like, Dion shits on this place. Yeah. And it was rye bread, and I was drunk as fuck. So, rye bread is the black or whatever. And I was this is so fucking burnt. I was why is she giving us this sandwich? It's burnt. And then I turned it over and it had the exact same black part. And then I'm they burned the whole sandwich. Why are you giving this to us?
You thought they put a stamp on it?
Yeah, right. A branding, bread or something. I was oh, okay. I know that I was drunk. And he was you're stupid. It's rye bread. I was oh, my bad. And the waitress was just kind of okay, cut off. Shut the fuck up.
Aren't they getting Dion's in Colorado, though?
We already have it, yeah.
You have it?
Yeah, we've had it for 5 years, probably.
And he still hadn't had that yet?
Yeah, so I took him, and he was just this is what you want to... I don't care for their pizza, unpopular opinion. Ooh. I love their salads and their subs. I'm not a huge pizza person. Okay. And so, I don't really like marinara.
Yeah, so I feel that.
I'm not trying to eat spaghetti and chicken parmesan.
Yeah. Well, see, I prefer ranch. If I'm gonna dip, even a breadstick, they give you marinara, but I'm all about
ranch. Exactly, yeah.
And then with spaghetti, I prefer either just an olive oil with some salt, pepper, cheese, or an Alfredo.
Say less.
Yeah, just keep it classy.
Oh my god! Yesterday I told you it was my dad's birthday. He made we had a burrito bar. Ooh. And there was chicken, and then he made some beef with potatoes in it, some fresh carne adobada, all this. I know, I'm my stomach hurts today. I ate so much food. I was drunk eating it, us feeding each other drunk as fuck, back and forth, homemade queso, fresh green chili. I was oh my god, this is me.
I'm so sorry I couldn't make it, by the way. Because I know you definitely sent me an invite. He was
fucking invited. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, my bad.
I think my invite
for my dad's 50th, so next year.
Dimes.
Dimes is 50th.
That's gonna be a fucking Project X party.
Seriously. For your dad. I know. Have you guys met my dad? I don't know if you have.
I saw him at the airport one time.
Seriously?
Yeah, he was wearing Raiders and KU. That's how you knew it was him.
That's how I knew. I was wait, and I had seen him in all of your Snapchat stories.
I love it.
My dad's a diehard Raider fan and KU fan, and he literally had on a Raider shirt, like a black and white shirt with a red and blue jacket on, because that's how dad's dressed. And he had probably those the white grilling dad shoes.
Yeah,
I don't know, Skechers, the New Balance,
the backyard griller ones.
Yeah, literally. If someone's grilling, they don't have those shoes on. I don't want the food.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, absolutely. KU, Kentucky or Kansas?
Kansas.
Oh, okay. Is he from there?
No, his family lives there now. Okay. He's from Oakland, so a little different.
So it all comes together.
Yeah, it all comes together.
How did he feel about the Raiders' move to Vegas?
Have you seen the stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go to it so bad. My friend was dating a guy who actually helped build it, so I have the inside pictures of the locker room, and he was hanging out with the coach and stuff. My boyfriend's calling me. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Let's capture this.
Put on speaker.
That's good stuff.
Hey, what's that?
Do you remember there being a bunch of black marks on your brother's door?
No.
Yeah, no, and then where...
someone tried to kick it down?
Yeah, somebody tried to kick your brother's door and broke broke it pretty bad.
Are you serious?
I noticed the screen. I just remember standing here at the door. I noticed the screen was moved out a little bit, like it had been. I was like, "Huh, that's weird."
The screen? There's no screen on the door. What screen?
No, the screen on the window.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and so I just noticed that it was barely moved. I mean, it's not sitting in there right. And I was like, no, that was right, because I always look at windows when I go in somewhere, and I noticed that it was weird. And then the whole thing right here is cracked. Where the lock goes, the metal piece right there on the thing is it just fell off when I opened the door, and then the whole thing's cracked all the way down the side.
Are you serious? Like the inside hinge part's cracked?
Yeah. The inside where the actual lock goes, they're both loose. They're both like, yeah, no, it wasn't like this yesterday. Yeah, it just fell off.
Holy smokes, Batman.
Somebody tried to kick it in.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to call him really quick.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All
right, love you. Be safe. If someone tries to knock it in, knock him out.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
This is gold.
This is the greatest content.
I was like, there's a reason why he's calling me. Like, he knows we're doing a podcast.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This must be serious.
I know. Is it okay if I
Yeah, no, please.
We need to conclude this.
Yeah, I want to know more.
Well, because my brother's out of town, and he lives on Alameda and Jefferson, like right next to the balloon fiesta.
Oh.
And so it's like, I don't know.
It's not traditionally the worst area.
No, not really.
He's going to be pissed. Yeah, I know. When we were driving from my mom's house who lives in Corral, it's like up Alameda, like on Friday at 5 o'clock when the balloon fiesta started. It took forever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
That traffic is
fucking get out
It
of
was
here.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And one of the cops was like, you can't go through. And I was like, the cop before us just told us we can go through right here. Like and he's like, where's your resident pass? I was like, I don't have a resident pass. I live right there. Just shut up. And he was like, okay. And he's like, I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere, huh? I was like, what does that mean?
He could already tell you were drunk or what.
I wasn't even drinking yet.
Oh.
But it's funnier that if he thought you were drinking, he just like lets you go too. He's just like, yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right, exactly. Like, I know. I was like, was that supposed to be like a job or okay?
That's how desensitized the cops are here.
This is great. That's.
Oh,
shit! Here we go.
Hey. So I'm doing a podcast with my friend right now. But Austin just went to the house and he said someone tried to kick your door in. He just sent me a picture and I guess like the screen was moved. Or he just sent me a picture. I'll forward it to you. But he said there was like black marks like all over the door, like someone's like foot was there.
From what's her name?
And then hold on, I'm showing you the picture too. He said he like opened the door and like the metal part like fell like off. I just sent you the picture real quick. Look at it.
That is way worse than I.
Obviously someone. Yeah.
That is clear sign of a beanie.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
I thought.
I know,
like
and he said, yeah, the
smudges.
screen was like like halfway moved off, like of like where next to the window.
That's weird.
I know. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, he just sent me the picture right now.
Have him take the screen off,
Okay.
and then see if there's a way he could like nail that back in.
Okay. Do you have nails at your house?
Huh?
Do you have nails at your house?
I don't know. I should.
Okay. Just let me know where they'd be, or I'll have them go to the store and get some. But yeah,
No, I should have some. They're gonna be whatchamacallit? In my closet.
Okay.
I have a big ass toolbox on the right hand side. Like there should be like a hammer and stuff in there.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird because we stayed at Dad's last night. We ended up staying there, so I'm like, I don't know if like it happened last night because we left maybe at like one.
Missing?
Huh?
Was anything missing?
I doubt it. Like I don't think they actually got in. So
Okay.
yeah, they tried. I'm like, it's just odd. I don't know. Okay, I'll have him nail that in though. And then you said you want him to take the screen off?
Yeah, just take the screen off so it doesn't look like anything's going on, I guess, and then I'll have to talk to the people when I get back.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Sounds good. I'll text him now and tell him to do that. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, love you. Have fun.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, one more call and then I'm done. Sorry.
Okay.
I could have. He was so unbothered. He was like, okay, yeah, just have him nail that back in.
Yep. Like a Zen Buddhist.
Like it like looks bad on us. Like we like did, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, okay. Hey, he wants you to try to nail the door back in. He said he has tools and nails and a hammer in his closet. On the right hand side, there's a toolbox.
Okay, yeah, that's in his closet on the right hand side. Okay, I gotta take a shit really quick and try to nail him. But it's like, I mean, honestly, like I wouldn't. I don't think even if I push him back in, like, dude, it's like compromise. Like the door, you can push from the outside, and it just rips the hinge off. Like it's not gonna lock or anything.
Damn.
So there's nothing missing, but like now I'm worried about like leave it. Like the only thing I don't know where if they like got it looks like somebody came in through the window, but nothing's gone. Like you think they would kick it that hard to the point where it's about to break and then not come in? Like nothing's missing. The computer, like nothing's missing really, unless wherever his guns are hidden. I have no idea.
I don't know where his guns are. He has a lot of guns though.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm wondering if they came in and grabbed those. Because nothing else is missing. But it's weird. The window is unlocked.
Okay,
so,
he said he wants you to take the screen off.
Take the screen off?
Yeah, so if it's like halfway on there, he said he wants you to take the screen off, unless it's like on there fine.
No, I just noticed it was barely moved. That's it. And I noticed something. I was like, hold on. And then I looked, and then I realized the door. I was like, wait, oh shit. Yeah, no, the screen's still in there. It's just barely moved. Okay,
well, can you try to do some work on the door if you can?
Yeah, I can try. But, I mean, dude, it's done. If if they come back tonight, it's not going to stop it. Nailing it. It's messed up bad. So, yeah.
I'm, like, wondering, like, I mean, what can we do? I don't...
Oh, I got to take a shit.
Okay, bye.
That was an urgent shit.
I know.
That was more urgent than he originally. At first,
he was like. He sounds like Owen Wilson.
You know what?
Everybody says he sounds like Owen Wilson.
That's great.
Wow.
Have him say wow.
Wow.
Oh wow! Someone kicked the door in.
I know. My brother's like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's scary. I don't want he's gonna think we robbed him or something.
He's gonna go to take a shit and those guys are still in the house. They're hiding in the closet,
like in the toilet. That's always been one of my fears. Like on the snake, coming up, in the toilet.
Oh yeah.
That's so scary.
Well, my cousins when I was younger, they told me about this thing called Child of the Earth bug.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that there was this Child of the Earth bug or something, and they would come up through the toilet while you were pooping and kill you.
Horrifying.
So I was constipated for a long time.
Yeah, right. I'm traumatized. That's like when people used to be really scared of Pennywise and be scared to take a shower because it's going to be in the drain.
Yeah.
Or the fucking Ring. I'd be scared to just sit in front of the fucking television.
Oh, I know. Dude, the Ring was Samara. That shit was scary.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh my, I know. And then one of the features on the Ring, so you know how they have scene selection and extra features or whatever. One of them was you could watch the movie that so my dad watched it and I literally remember I was just crying. I was like, he's gonna die in 7, and he was laughing watching it oh, okay, Alanah. And I'm like, it's not funny. I really thought my dad was gonna die. That next week I was like, oh my god. I lived like you were dying. I went what is it? Fu Manchu?
Yeah.
What is it? I went 2.7 seconds.
You were Queen Latifah in that movie, The Holiday or whatever it's called.
Ah, yes.
Oh, actually, I just watched that the other day.
Did you really?
It has a pretty fire cast, Terrence Howard and Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
Get the hell out.
It's on Hulu.
I need to revisit.
Yeah.
That's
so good.
Queen Latifah's good. She looked young in that movie.
Yeah?
So yeah, we're all getting old. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
There's another holiday, right? Oh, Jack Black and
Cameron Diaz.
And Kate
Winslet.
Yeah.
And Jude Law.
And Jude Law, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a scandal where he slept with the nanny or something in real life?
I hope
his
so.
nanny?
Yeah, and he was Hootenanny.
He slept with Hootenanny.
I mean, I don't know, probably.
Who hasn't?
Who hasn't slept with
their Hootenanny?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think that was the thing. I don't know.
So this is pretty serious. So your brother, here we go.
It's Aaron.
Oh.
I'm just popular.
You are popular.
And jeez Louise, I'm going to have to go throw my phone away.
So your brother has a lot of guns.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're still there.
That's really scary, actually. And
yeah.
Do they know he was he's out of town? You know what I mean? They didn't know Because he's gone for like a week. He's in California at some like festival thing. So I'm like, he's like been posting on his Snapchat and like, you know what I mean? Like someone like knows he's gone or something. I know I told Estevan, I was like, I haven't seen Elijah since like high school. And he was like, oh no, last year Emily. I was like, oh yeah, I was fucked up.
Yeah. We
I
were
was like
RV.
too drunk. I was like, I
And
remember that.
got there when you were like this close to blacking out. So like, you definitely probably don't
like
remember.
on edge. Yeah. I was like browning out.
The last time I actually saw you before that, I think, was like our freshman year of college, right after high school. And I don't know, we went to some party down kind of by UNM Hospital, and like so many people were there. All I remember for some reason is that Kelsey O'Neill was there, and like a couple of other people from high school.
Did you talk to Kelsey O'Neill?
She reached out to me once recently, and she kind of
She lives in Austin, I think.
so. Yeah. She kind of reached out and said what's up, and we did a quick catch up. So it's good to see people doing good. You know?
It's true.
It's also good to see people doing bad. That's the best part about social media.
Like, you're doing better than them. So
Yeah,
you feel better
exactly.
about it.
You're like, okay, I'm not doing that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, hey, remember when you treated me like shit?
Yes.
Or like when people try to sell you shit, like the pyramid scheme, they're all, hey girly. And you're like, okay, delete.
Here's my my Avon link or whatever.
Yeah, literally. They're like, if you wanted to like catch up on these skin products, like if I'm like, what are you saying? I have bad skin, or are these weight loss? I'm like, okay, what are you saying? I know. At least I'm not doing that. So
That's true.
They're getting craftier and craftier. I had people who like really roped me in, who like I really was like, there's no way they're doing a pyramid scheme thing. I was like, there's no way. And then as soon as I got to lunch with them, and they even they caught up with me, and
then at the end, it's like the little jab.
They dropped the ball on me, man.
Yep.
What the fuck? I thought they were gonna tell me they're having a child. And I thought they cared about me that much.
They're like, oh, that's fair. When I had Tinder like a few years ago, there was, I don't know if you've ever seen this. You guys have had Tinder once in your life. Yeah.
Have you, Estevan?
I have.
Okay, good.
I have had.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see you on there, so.
Oh, well.
You didn't fucking
You must
I would
have,
swipe left real fast.
Yeah.
I saw you on the missed connections part of Craigslist. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. But they had this little blue sign and it said, like, you should be here. And I don't know what it was, but I had, like, some people, like, would ask me, like, out on a date. And the same thing. It was, like, some pyramid scheme. Like, you want to travel? You want to make money? And I'm just like, no. And so every time I saw, the, like, the little you should be here sign on someone's profile, I was like, no. No, definitely an X immediately.
That could be, like, even worse. That could be, like, a human trafficking thing or some shit.
That could be.
Seriously, that's scary. I know at like all the gas stations, like on the way up here, they have like on like the back of the stall, it's like, are you safe? Like, you know, here's a number, like a national hotline for like sex trafficking. And I'm like,
yeah.
I feel like we don't, like, it's really common, and you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've never like thought about how common it is and how easy you can be like roped into that. You know what I mean? It's like scary.
Yes.
So,
You know, Julia tried to get me into Body by Vi. You remember how big that was?
oh my God, yeah. Who
Also,
else like Leandra?
Are we? I guess we're just name dropping out here. By the way, too.
I know. Right?
I mean, like any of them are going to listen to this, but
I don't.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Even then, could bleep it out.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess we should introduce our first ever guest on the podcast.
Yeah, do an introduction.
Which is our friend Alanah. This has to be a record for the longest an episode of anything has gone before they introduce who's actually. Like, we've just had a guest for the last 30 minutes, and we're like, by the way,
in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
in case you're wondering who that third voice is.
I like that. It's better than like Tiger Belly, where Bobby Lee won't let the guest talk until he's done rambling for a second.
Oh, really?
And even if the guest chimes up, he's like, shh, 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 I told you not to talk yet. You know what I mean?
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The only podcast that I've ever really listened to is Call Her Daddy, and then Howard Stern. My mom's like obsessed with him. He's like, fuck this, fuck, fuckity, fuck. And I'm like, what is he actually talking about? All I hear is cuss words.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
why you
right.
know what I mean? I'm like, okay, why are you still listening to this? So, but he's not scared to say things that like other people wouldn't, and I like respect him for that. You know what I mean? Especially now because people are offended by every single little thing. So,
well, yeah, and we've noticed ourselves like we're about to say something, or we're in the process of saying something, and we go, let's reel that back in and reword it so we don't bury ourselves on accident.
Yeah, this is Alanah Stewart.
Yeah.
Stewart.
We've both known her a good long while.
Yeah.
Fifth grade,
since
Madison
fifth
Park.
grade. Yeah, Matheson
And then
Park.
you and I had a class. Which class did we have together?
We had Schaefer.
What is that?
I think
what is
I'm
that
thinking.
building?
I don't think I had Schaefer. Never
Vocational?
mind. Who the fuck am I talking
I
about?
don't remember what it was. No, it's Dixon Hall.
What the fuck
Because
is
what's
it?
his name? Dixon was in it and is named after his dad or some shit.
It's named after his what?
Dad? Or
Oh, they said Ben. Okay, got it. Dixon's Hall. Dixon is Hall.
Big Dixon.
No,
I loved him. He was my favorite teacher. But again, movie lover. So it's
yeah.
Right.
I never
know?
had him. But I
I took
know.
Real History 1, Real History 2. And he had us kind of watch like some weird stuff where you're like, this is so stupid.
Totally.
You know, like that Birds movie that
Yeah.
not Shakespeare.
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
The Shakespeare movie.
Yeah, Hitchcock. And it was like birds and it was like so stupid. It was like what? He's like, yeah, you just gotta like see this like filmography. And I'm just like, no, this movie sucks. Like,
See, and that's me. That was me all throughout film school.
Yeah.
Was people were like, oh my God, this movie from fucking 1940s. Ugh. There was this movie. It's considered like the first ever sci-fi movie ever. And it's a silent film, of course.
of course.
And the movie itself is already so fucking long. And it's one of these things where like, oh, they're still uncovering old footage and they're trying to piece it together. Don't. Stop
Right.
trying to uncover this movie. It's fucking awful. It's called Metropolis.
Whoa. Okay.
I never
I want
know.
to see that.
And I
is it
fell
really
asleep.
not? Okay.
And I woke up and it was still going.
Okay. I see you. I feel
It's
you.
weird, like, if you don't have Prime, like, where do you really get movies? Like, I have, like, every streaming service. I have, like, Discovery Plus, HBO Max, like, Showtime, all that. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes I'm like, I just want to watch The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, but it's not on the 10 streaming services that I
Right.
have.
Right.
But I don't want to spend $5 to watch it. What if I don't like it? You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
my Netflix subscription right there.
Exactly.
You know? So I'm like, okay, where do you watch it? I want to go to freaking Hastings, okay? The Blockbuster.
I love.
Guys, did
yeah.
you see that they're finally tearing down the Hastings? They're fucking bulldozing the fucking OG fucking Hastings
I wonder
from our
what they're going to
childhood.
do with it.
Hopefully, I don't even know. They're probably going to turn it
In a
into
bank or
another,
something.
yeah, like a bank or one of these
Because
like
that's where China Star was, and someone told me that they're bulldozing like China Star area
Yeah.
too.
It's weird because that's where they would set up like a spirit store every
Right.
Halloween.
yeah.
But did
Right
you
up
see
there.
that meme? And it was like when Facebook was down and it had Spirit like on top of the like button. It was like, wow, that was fast.
I saw that. Yes.
It's true though.
I've never bought anything from Spirit. I'm not spending like $90 on a costume I'm gonna wear once.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, and,
Well, just wear it other than Halloween.
oh
Just
yeah,
wear a costume that is versatile.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
just like on the weekends kind of thing.
Yeah,
Just,
right.
Weekends during role play.
Yeah,
Yeah, during role
exactly.
play, yeah, exactly. Let's pick up what is it, a brony?
Yeah, exactly.
Was that the people that like My Little Pony?
Yes. The
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
brony?
yeah, yeah.
Or the furries. I think.
Furries, that's what what's brony?
It's the
That's
same
the-
thing. Yeah,
Same
it's a
thing,
bunch of
okay.
dudes who love My Little
But,
Pony.
like,
Furry just sounds a little
middle-aged
more
men.
rude.
Like middle-aged men who like My Little Pony who like should not be anywhere near a Peter Piper pizza. You know
Right,
what I mean?
exactly.
That's what that is.
Oh my gosh, it's Austin again.
Okay, no.
I'm sorry,
The
okay.
The
saga
plot thickens
continues.
is great.
Hey, did you take your shit, Owen Wilson?
Nails aren't really gonna, like, we need some screws, some wood screws. I'm gonna use this drill, but I don't, nails aren't even, like, holding, right? So, I don't know, I never find a screw. So I guess maybe I might have to go run. I'm like, where do you have some?
I know, because I mean, we're leaving tomorrow and he doesn't get back till Tuesday at like midnight.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're going to have to find a way to close and lock it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I need screws. Well, yeah, it's just not going to hold like this.
Because, yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, he was like super calm about it. He was just like, oh, okay. And then he saw the pictures, like, oh, shit.
You know he's gone. Like,
That's what I'm
somebody maybe knows
saying.
He's gone.
Yeah, like, knows that he's gone. Because he's been gone for like a week. They don't know we're staying
You
there,
know,
you
why
know?
would somebody randomly just like kick this door? Like, none of the other ones are kicked in. They could have came by and knocked and seen if people were here, but sometimes people won't even answer if you not, you know, I guess they probably banged on it, but maybe that's what they do. I don't know.
I mean, he does have a lot of crazy ex-girlfriends, so
Ooh.
that's what I'm blaming
Yeah,
it
it's
on.
just weird.
That is
Yeah,
really
I
weird.
don't know. But yeah, it needs to be screwed. It's going to have to be screwed. Like, the nails aren't.
Could you imagine if we were just like chilling on the couch and someone's like trying to pound the door open and we're like, oh, hey. And like what I'm thinking too is like, when would they have come? Because he lives like in an apartment complex and there's literally a door right in front of the other, like close, like proximity, you know? So I'm like,
Right. It just seems weird.
they just like hear someone knocking it down. They look through their peephole and they're like, okay, let's go back to our, let's go back to our show.
like called the cops or anything, or like there's somebody breaking down a door across the hall?
I know. I'm wondering if I should like file a police report or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he said he was going to tell the apartments. Hey, maybe we should call the apartments and see if there's like a maintenance guy that could come work on it.
I mean, it's kind of closed now, but it's like it won't hold. If somebody kicks it again, it's just busting straight through. It's not going to stop it. So,
okay.
Big screws. Like we're going to have to actually screw it. So.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you say wow for the listeners real quick?
Shut up.
Please.
No.
Austin.
Wow.
Okay, love you.
All right, love you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Wow.
If I've ever heard Owen Wilson,
Yep.
that's him right
Yeah. That's
Right.
so cool. I didn't know you were. How'd you meet Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
Misconnections.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just lucky, you know. He was
Yeah.
like, I'm sick of everyone like following my fame. So he's like, I might as well try something new, you know?
Yeah.
It was when I was eating my chicken selects.
Right.
Yeah, we
right.
like made eye contact through the window, and then he was like, wow.
Totally.
That's what he posted. He was like, hey, to the girl sitting there eating her chicken selects in
Shoving your
Pueblo,
face.
Colorado.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he hangs out in Pueblo a lot. I guess he has family there, so it makes sense. So
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
He's quite the handyman too. So
Oh, that's
he can
cool.
fix stores that are almost pounded down. So
Owen.
Well, that's probably Meet the Parents.
yeah,
He played kind of that character, so
kinda
I'm
did.
assuming that was just
is he in Meet the Parents?
Yeah,
he is, huh?
yeah. He's
Well,
the
it's Ben Stiller. I haven't seen that forever. Who does
It's
he
been
play?
a while.
he plays the ex-boyfriend of Ben Stiller's like fiance.
Yeah.
How do you go from Owen Wilson to Ben Stiller? That's like quite the upgrade. Because Owen Wilson's so ugly. I'm like, how's he not good? You know who else I think is so hideous is the girl from Invisible Man. She's like in Handmaid's
Oh,
Tale.
Elizabeth.
She is so ugly. I'm like, how are you in Hollywood? I don't even want to look at her face.
My God.
And then have you seen Invisible Man?
Not yet.
It's like the guy who like does the optical shit, and he's like literally so filthy freaking rich. And then he makes himself invisible, and then he's like stalking her, and I'm like the puss must be good or something because she's hideous. Like I hate looking at ugly actresses. I'm
Oh
like,
my
how are
God.
you making it?
Like the movie would have been better if he just made himself invisible so she'll leave. Like
Right,
somebody.
like ghosting her. But like if she looked like Megan Fox, like I'd be like, oh, okay, I would stalk her too.
Get
You know?
that, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, something's not adding up here.
Elizabeth Moss. I love
Moss,
this.
yeah.
Moss.
And yeah, that's who it is. I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's funny because there's a movie where she's like married to Jonah Hill. I think it's Get Him to the Greek. And you're like, yeah, that makes more sense.
Right. Jonas has kind of had like a little glow up though.
He has,
like,
though.
Especially compared to Superbad.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Well, that was like what 20 years ago or something crazy.
Dang, I know. We're old.
Like
I know
12.
I'm like turning 27 in like a month. I'm like, oh.
Wow.
I'm like, I feel so old. I act like I'm 20 still.
How the fuck did that happen? Yeah.
I know. I blinked my eyes. I know. We had Austin's Dirty 30 last month, and I'm like,
Wow.
I never. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, Owen. Sorry.
Yeah,
Owen, yeah,
Owen's
yeah.
30,
He
yeah.
goes by Austin so he doesn't get swarmed by.
Right,
That's
exactly.
his-
Right.
yes.
Right. So it makes sense. Owen Morris.
Yeah.
That's his alter ego.
That's cool. You mean
Or is
Austin
his,
Morris?
alias?
Yeah.
Alter ego. Isn't alter ego when you like have like Patricia?
Like a, yeah.
Like I was fucked up. That was Patricia.
Yeah. Like from Split.
Dude, Split like was swept under the rug. That movie
Yes.
is phenomenal.
It's real good.
Agreed.
so
You
good.
have
And James
seen-
McAvoy
I've
like
seen Split.
deserved. Imagine literally playing 13 different
Yeah.
characters.
Nobody
Yes.
talks about it.
No one
Nobody
talks about it. It's
fucking
like
talks about
definitely
it.
swept under the rug.
Even Anna Taylor-Joy was in there from Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the witch. She's a good
Yes,
actress.
She's fucking fire.
Well, Split's the only thing I've ever seen her in.
Yeah.
But
Really?
I mean, yeah.
See, I need to put you on the witch.
Do you ever see
You
the
do.
movie Splice?
No.
Oh, I haven't, but I know what you're
Oh,
talking
okay,
about.
never mind.
Isn't Adrian Brody in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's another ugly guy.
Bro.
Him and Elizabeth Moss needed to have kids or something.
Bro, D, talk about a nose, man.
I really, seriously.
For real.
I know. I'm like, how is he in Hollywood too? Like, he's a
But-
good actor though.
He played a really good Houdini. I don't know if you guys ever saw
I've
that.
never
I
seen
did
that.
not.
Houdini- it was like a mini series on HBO or something.
Oh, okay.
Houdini.
Did you guys see *Malignant*?
I did just the
Malignant.
other day.
So
watched it.
I thought the movie was phenomenal until the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
I thought it was here, but the cinematography and like James Wan was just flexing the whole movie.
Yes.
It was so good. Like I remember just sitting there, me and Oscar like tall boys. We were just sitting in the movie theater. Like I was like kind of buzzed, and I was like, "Wow, this is so good!" And the acting was so good, and the ending just
weird.
I don't spoiler alert, but yeah.
Why did it turn into an action movie all of a sudden?
Right, and like I thought the concept was kind of. Can we give a spoiler?
Do it.
Yeah,
we don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we just always say, "Hey,
Spoiler
we're about to
alert.
spoil some shit."
Okay, hey, spoil.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Woo, woo. And so at the end, so it's like, okay, basically this girl, she like keeps like blacking out, and she's basically becoming like her twin who was like in the womb, kind of like that she lost.
But it's like
And
it's like on her
it's like
body.
attached to her body at
Yeah.
the end. So it's like I said, the concept's cool, you know, and yeah, it's like turns into an action movie, and it's like
Yeah, like the twin takes her body over and like
and she's
twists
like
her
walking
body
backwards
around.
and shit. It's like
And then all of a sudden he's like doing like John Wick. Like I don't even know.
right, it's weird. Yeah. So I don't know. It's not.
Well,
it's worth the watch until the ending, and then I was like, it kind of ruined the whole movie. Like,
Right.
You know, if the ending sucks to a movie, it's like,
Yeah,
What
you
the
know,
fuck?
yeah,
that's
like,
the
ruins whole
last
movie.
like impression that it leaves on people.
Right. So I like endings that are like have you seen 500 Days of Summer?
Yeah,
At the end, he like doesn't get the girl at the end, and I'm like, holy shit, that
Yeah.
never happens. You know,
I know.
because they're just gonna end up together and whatever. So like stuff like that. It's good.
same with spoiler alert. Same with La La Land.
With what?
La La Land.
I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
It's up.
Gosling?
Gosling and Stone.
Yeah.
Gosling and aren't they in another movie together too?
Yeah, they're in Crazy Stupid Love, which is I
never
love
seen
that
that.
movie.
You love that one.
Great
seen
movie.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
important to find out what Estevan does like because there's a lot that he doesn't. So
Doesn't
we're gonna
like.
need to make a running list. He likes Gosling and Stone so far. That's what
So
we've-
far, they've killed it. And actually, they were in another movie that I haven't seen. It was like some mobster gangster movie.
No, I don't know what it is, but I think I know what you're talking
It was
about.
actually, it was,
Yeah. Alana's currently getting water
she's choking on something.
I'm choking on
because when she drinks, she smokes 2 packs of cigarettes.
right.
No,
I think it was actually called Gangster something.
Is it
Gangster
Gangster
Life.
Squad?
Gangster Squad, actually.
Yeah.
Gangster
No,
Squad.
American Gangster's Denzel.
Mm.
I love Denzel. Did you see that? He's actually having
Dude,
it's a
hustle
wrestling
over.
debut with that. It's called a Letter for Jordan or something like that, and it
I
has Michael B.
didn't.
Jordan
Ooh.
Ooh.
on it. Okay, I'm back.
And he's going to be doing Macbeth. Did you see that?
Denzel.
Yeah.
You know, I actually think of Macbeth was like a Spark Notes. Like I think we had to read it in a sentence.
Probably. Yeah.
But is that the witches?
Yes.
There's 3 witches, right?
Yeah. And the wife, the Lady Macbeth, and like she does something. And
Isn't Lady Macbeth like a thing on Broadway?
yeah, I think it is. I think, well, they even made a movie too, just
Yeah.
Lady Macbeth.
Yeah. They're just.
Which I think Florence Pugh might be in. Do I have
She's
that?
a good actress
She's
too.
fucking
Did you see
killing it.
Midsummer?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm always in you. Yeah, I forgot. That's one you've
And
seen.
Black Widow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Midsummer, she does so well.
Yeah.
When she's like having that bad like drug trip.
Yes.
Like that scene like had me I was having the bad drug trip. I was like, oh my gosh. Seriously. She's
Yeah.
good. She's so pretty too.
Well, she made Black Widow. Like she made Black Widow felt worth watching because someone the other day was talking to them and they were just like, yeah, it felt like
She was
just-
like irrelevant, huh? Like she's already dead.
It was like, why? You know, they should have made this 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But like Florence Pugh, and I hope she gets her own fucking movie in
Yeah.
the Marvel universe.
yeah, no, she's good. What was I gonna say? Scarlett Johansson's like suing Disney,
Yeah.
and then Emma Stone was suing Disney as well.
I love it.
Really?
And I'm like,
Sick.
do you think they're gonna win? Like
No.
Disney, you know what I mean? It's like almost like not worth it. You
Yeah.
know?
Disney has 150 lawyers for everything.
Exactly.
You know? Like,
They're not the first people to sue. They were suing because Disney was charging like $30 or something to watch it, right?
Yeah.
That's why they're suing. They
well,
didn't get
it
any of
was
that money.
something about the, at least for the Black Widow one, they had released Black Widow on Disney Plus before they said they were going to.
Right.
Like
Now-
maybe like free access, like without the
yeah,
fee.
exactly. Yeah.
That's just like money hungry. Like, okay, you're making millions and millions of dollars, and you're really that worried that you're gonna miss out on a few dollars.
Yeah. for
I
real.
did see the other day. I wanted to find it, but there was she didn't win, but there was a settlement.
Oh, with Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah. Which
They're like, okay, let's just settle it. Me and Disney are settled.
they fucking settled something.
Settle up.
Basically, Disney paid her out to say, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, stop fucking with the mouse, you know?
Here's a few
Yeah.
million, and
Just
you know,
shut your
Yeah,
face.
so, yeah. We made 10 million. I'll give you 5 of it.
maybe whenever you want to go to Disneyland, you can just pop in.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. She doesn't have to like buy any passes
Yeah.
or anything. She just like go when she wants to.
And
Yeah.
like you're dead in the Marvel universe now. Like they've discarded her. Like they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. What else is she in? She's that movie. She's the voice of Her. Did you see Her?
Yeah, oh, I love that movie.
That's a good movie.
She is the voice.
She's the voice.
huh?
Yeah. Was it Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes.
Yeah.
that
He's
movie
a
is good.
phenomenal actor too.
Oh my god.
He's good.
Did you know that Joaquin Phoenix is going to be in Ari Aster's next movie? The guy who made Hereditary.
I know. Yeah,
and
Ari, I know who
Midsommar?
that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
dude.
you seen the preview for Lamb?
Yes.
Yesterday. We were actually gonna go see it yesterday and then didn't.
I was gonna ask you. I saw that it was A24, and I was like, "Ooh, Elijah's."
A24 is
that
gonna
gets,
wanna
my,
see
that gets
this.
my fucking cooch wet.
me
A24.
too. It's so good. It's so good.
I love finding out that Alanah is like an A24 like film snob. Like it's my
Yes.
favorite thing.
Yeah, I
Well-
love film everything. I love movies.
You're big on horror too, right? Because
Yes.
those are whenever Alanah and I go see a movie, it's usually a horror movie.
Right.
Because nobody else wants to go see it, so she's always like, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "Cool."
And say less.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's go.
Once you recline, you never decline.
Yeah, that's
Is
right.
Icon open?
No, I think they're closed.
Someone
Icon?
told me that Icon's buying out Movies 8 and they're gonna have their movie theater there.
Do
That'd
they
be
have the
great.
money
I'm
to
cool
do
with
that?
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like
what I'm saying,
Icon's
like-
barely alive as it is.
Right? I know, and they have like unlimited drinks and popcorn. Like, how do they afford that? I mean,
Yeah.
popcorn's cheap as hell, but
Icon's open. I saw Conjuring
it?
3 there. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the
Conjuring
Conjuring
3.
Wait.
Yeah.
There's
Did
no
you see the
Conjuring 3.
Conjuring 3? Yeah, there is, dude.
Is there Conjuring 3?
I shit you
Let
not.
me look it up.
You
I thought
missed
there's
that
only
one.
2.
No, there's the third. It was very like it was an HBO Max. They released it on HBO Max.
Oh,
and
you know,
did-
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. It wasn't that good.
The weird-
They
yes.
like the dog shelter.
Oh,
and,
the Conjuring,
yes.
The Devil Made Me Do It.
yeah,
Yes.
that movie sucked.
You didn't
That's,
like it?
I hated it.
I love that.
I hated it. The
Ooh.
first Conjuring, oh,
That's always
phenomenal.
because that was in high school too.
Yeah.
And
I
that
think
was,
I
like-
saw that with Alana.
You
Actually,
guys seen
The
that?
Conjuring.
Did we probably?
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure.
I see so many movies like blend together. There's this little like ghetto like bunk movie theater like next to my house, and it literally has $4 movies. Like even like on Friday night, like brand new movies for $4.
In Springs, right?
Yeah.
I think when my mom lived in Springs, I think I went there once.
Yeah, it's called Picture Show.
Huh.
But it's like brand new movie, so I'm like, okay, I'm poor as hell, but I'm gonna scrape up like $4 in quarters in my couch and go see a movie. You know, and it's like a little mom and pop shop, and it's another one. I'm like, how is it even open? Like, there's sometimes like I'm the only one in the whole movie theater by myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do they stay open? You know what I mean?
You're keeping them open. You're
Yeah.
keeping them
Yeah, I'm
alive.
keeping
real.
up with my $4 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably go to a movie every single week. You know what I'm actually really bummed about is Jackass was supposed to come out the 22nd.
Yeah.
And it's not coming out till February now.
Wait,
What?
why?
Why?
I didn't look it up, but I think, because you know how Bam is suing Johnny Knoxville?
Yep.
Is
But
he?
I think it's something to do with that. Yeah, because he they said that he had to like stay sober
Mhm.
for it. He's like just like an alcoholic. And so they said he like wasn't welcome back like to the
Wow.
show. And so yeah, it's supposed to come out next week. I was so excited.
Wait.
My mom loves those. She was gonna come out to Springs just to see the movie with me. And
Who was
then
supposed to be sober, Johnny or Bam?
Bam.
Bam was supposed to be sober and he's not.
Okay.
Bam
Because Johnny
Margera.
Knox was like the like main guy that like started it basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Steve-O's been sober like a decade.
He looks good.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So it's like Jackass, but like they're all adults and mature now.
Yeah.
And like
they're still
MGK's
Jackass.
in it and stuff.
And
like,
Eric
They're
Andre.
graying, man. They're
Yeah.
getting
I don't know who that
gray.
is. I know. I think I love Jackass. So, actually, the first time me and my brother took my mom to see when the Jackass 3D came out.
Yeah.
And we didn't tell my mom what it was. Like, let's go see Jackass. She's like, Jackass. We're like, oh yeah, like just trust us. Like, and my mom, like, she was like, we knew she was like gonna hate it. And then she watched and she was actually like dying laughing. And she was like, oh, let's go watch the first and the second one. Like, we kind of did it as a prank, and then it ended up being like, oh, this is pretty funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how we did it, like to be stupid. You know? So yeah, she's gonna come up for it. And I'm like, okay, just kidding. And like, I just feel like everything like Top Gun was supposed to come out last year.
Yeah.
And now it's just coming soon. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? When is it coming out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
All these movies getting pushed and
Mm-hmm.
delayed and shifted.
And pulled and then put on streaming
Yeah.
at the same time.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm wondering like how much like more or less money they make if like it's streaming, like on HBO Max. Like, is it like you like inevitably going to get like a certain amount of money if you put it on HBO Max, or like, you know what I mean? And like it has to clarify, like, I know when the movie theater is like, oh, like specifically only exclusively in theaters or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
So I'm curious how that works.
Well, they definitely do both, but I don't know. I was wondering I don't know. I feel like they own the movie and then they're putting it on their streaming platform. So how are they making money from that?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas at the movie theater, obviously that's how they make the money. You know what I mean?
I think that's the great debate that's going on right now is it's harder to track views and streams and stuff because you can put 10 people in a room and it only counts as one stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you go to a movie, that's 10 tickets.
Yes.
So that's the kind of the big thing that people are fighting over right now is like, how do we pay everyone and give them the proper credit? How do we know if a movie's actually doing well? It's harder to track that way.
And you share your account. You share your fucking
exactly.
I know. All the streaming services I have it because my dad's like paralyzed and can't walk, so he like watches TV all day. And so I'm like, oh, cool. So let me mooch off all the accounts. I don't think there's $1 of any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I live in Colorado Springs, 5 hours away. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
For all the Netflix agents and Hulu agents listening to this, we don't ever share.
We don't do
Nobody
that, though.
shares.
no
an
one
account.
shares. Yeah.
Nobody
I was
does
just
that.
kidding.
I definitely didn't just get Paramount Plus from my sister.
Paramount Plus sucks.
it
There's nothing
kinda
on
does,
there. Did you watch SpongeBob on there? It's like scary kind
Is
of.
it new?
It's like
SpongeBob?
claymation.
It's new. It's like new SpongeBob.
Yeah, but it's literally like claymation. It's like not a
That's
cartoon. It's weird. It's like scary kind of.
That's
Nah,
not
I
for
tried
me,
to
man.
bust on that new iCarly though.
Oh, how was it?
Eh,
Oh, it's really good.
it's not terrible. I mean, I guess I need to watch more of it. I'm iCarly stan. love
I never
iCarly.
really watched
You
that.
didn't? I was all about it.
I loved
Esteban?
Miranda
Yeah.
Cosgrove as Jake and Josh or Megan.
Yes.
Yeah,
Megan.
man. Drake and Josh, that was
Hell
the
yeah.
one I
That
was
was the goods.
in.
That
I always wanted their setup, their room,
I
the mini
know.
fridge, the
I
couch.
know. Seriously, I remember my favorite episode is when they're like building that treehouse, and then he like puts the last door up, and they're stuck in the treehouse because he's like, "Well, why'd you like nail in the side?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, Drake really went off the rails, huh?
Yeah, he sure did.
He's just having one
see
bad
that?
thing after another.
Like Shia LaBeouf status.
Not
Not like that. No, just like well, he's been kind of spiraling for a while.
I didn't know
I
that.
guess it's just
Did you know that you remember when Vanessa Hudgens had her like nudes leaked
Yeah.
out?
sure.
They were,
Yeah, I
she
do.
was dating Zac Efron, but supposedly she was trying to send it to Drake Bell
Really?
when that happened. Yeah.
oh, that's shitty.
Well, that's
I
what
know.
she gets.
He's been spiraling since then. That's so funny.
those
I
were
remember
meant
I
for
was freaking
me.
out when those got leaked. It's like the end all be all. Like, just
Yeah.
her like sitting in the corner. Like, okay. That's funny. Did you guys like her or Ashley Tisdale more?
Hudgens for sure.
Hudgens, I
yeah.
think so too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely. And then Ashley Tisdale fell off the face of the earth. I don't even know.
She was in a Scary Movie 5.
Really?
Yeah, she's like the main person. Scary Movie 5 was shit.
Yeah.
The first 3 are hilarious.
Absolutely.
Those are like
classics.
have me dead. Like old Adam Sandler has me dead.
Has
Big
me dead.
Daddy and
Yeah.
Billy Madison. Hell yeah.
What do you
that's-
think of Adam Sandler now?
He's always like wearing a huge t-shirt and like baggy ass shorts.
Like he's always ready to hoop it up. Man.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I love him. What Grown Ups 2, Jack and Jill. What's like his most recent
Well,
stuff?
but
Blended.
Uncut Gems. Did you watch that?
Yes, that was so good.
So great, right?
I know he looked like he was like actually Italian. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, damn, Big Daddy for real.
Big
Yeah,
Daddy
yeah,
for
right?
real. Yeah, no, that was a really good movie.
And
That
I
was
still
the best
haven't
one.
seen that one, but
It's on Netflix, I think.
that's right. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to strap Estevan to a chair and make him watch A24's entire catalog.
Right. What other movies are A24? So it's like Hereditary. That's my favorite A24.
Hereditary is the best.
The part. Well,
absolutely.
another spoiler. Have you seen it?
Hereditary?
Yeah. When their head, I literally was just like, I literally popped, my jaw dropped and I just stared at the thing. I was like, what? Because like the preview made it look like that like weird looking girl was gonna be like the whole movie, and then she
whole
dies in like the
movie.
first 20 minutes, and you're like, and then I'm trying to think, I'm like, what would I do? And how the guy just goes and just goes to his bed and he's just like in shock.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, what would I do? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and then what's Toni Collette? Her acting in that is
Amazing.
so good.
Amazing.
Another one, Swept Under the Rug. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, should have gotten an Oscar. Horror gets no love in the Oscars.
It sucks, yeah.
And it's bullshit, but whatever. Like, let them keep thinking they know anything.
Right.
know?
What do you think is the scariest movie you've ever seen?
Ooh. I mean, it depends on when. Like, I remember
like The Ring when you're like 7
yeah,
is like
or
terrifying.
Yeah.
I was thinking because we were talking about The Conjuring coming out like when we were in high school.
Yeah.
And, like that was a good one. But I remember when Paranormal Activity came out,
And everyone thought it was real.
Yeah.
And then they were like, the people were like hosting the Scream Awards like a week later.
right? And I thought like that was pretty great when I saw it. But I think the most scared I've ever been watching a movie is when me and my sister saw Insidious.
And see, this is my favorite Scream movie.
Yeah, like seeing it in the theater was like really fucked. Like I remember
The part where she's like on the monitor. And,
Yeah.
like, she's looking at me. He's like, no, or something like that. I literally screamed at the theater. I was like, oh my God. She's another Rose Byrne, great actress.
right,
She is good.
Neighbors. She's like versatile.
Neighbors.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
how you know someone's a good actor.
right.
You know what I mean?
Isn't she in Troy?
I
Also,
don't think I've ever seen Troy.
She goes
Low-key.
back to Troy. I
Yeah.
can see
Sarah
that.
Hedlund.
yeah.
I could see that. Now, an A24 movie I did drag Estevan to see was Zola. Did you watch Zola?
No.
You got to watch Zola. A lot of dicks.
A lot more dicks than you would.
Huh.
Than you would.
You know what I
anticipate.
actually just saw A24 that I fucking hated was The Green Knight.
You didn't like it.
I didn't even understand it.
Right.
The first like 20 minutes were pretty good. I was like, oh, like kind of sucked in. And then I just felt like it just plateaued the rest of the movie.
I was pretty bored. I'm not even going to lie.
And it's way too long.
Yeah.
I was like, what? It was like 3 hours later. I'm like, oh, we're still here, you know?
That was one where I was like, yeah, like, okay, I don't need to pretend like I think this is like some super deep artistic like thing where like I like wanted to go there in my head. I wanted to be like, no, there must be some deeper thing happening here. And then I was just
Yeah.
like, no, I'm just bored. Like, I'm just bored.
Yeah. I was not a fan at all.
And-
I want to see Lamb, though. That's definitely on my
Lamb's
list.
gonna
That
be
looks
good.
so good.
Speaking of Neighbors, actually, you and me went to see that movie.
Did
And
we?
that was
See
the
that?
Is
hardest.
that the one where I laughed?
I've never seen you laugh as hard
Because
because
you're resting your eyes?
yeah. So it was so dumb. The movie hadn't even started. We
I
got
was
there.
high on something, wasn't I?
Yeah, because you had. Well, I don't know how
Painkillers for my
personally
teeth or
you want to get.
Why was I? What was I? I wasn't smoking weed. I
No,
was
you
on
had
medicine.
a thing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so before the
it's
movie,
AIDS. It's fine.
You were on methadone? What?
no, before the movie, we stopped at Walgreens to get whatever pain medication or whatever, and you took it, and then we got to the movie early, our whole group, and then we were just waiting, like like this early, like no previews had even started yet. The screen was still blank, and people were filing in, and she was like nodding off, and she was like, "Hey," she was like, "I'm just gonna rest my eyes." Dude, I'm not even being funny. I was just like, oh, that's what everyone says before they fall asleep. And she lost
I
it.
remember that.
She lost it.
Like,
And
yeah, and like I literally couldn't stop. I would be like, okay. Like,
she
sorry.
couldn't grasp, and everyone walking in the theater was like, what the fuck? Like, nothing's even, what is she going?
I know.
And our group that was with us was like looking down at us, and they were, what is she going on about?
It's like one of those like you had to be there, but it still wasn't funny. It was just like,
So then
okay.
it was awkward for me because I was like, I don't want to tell them what I said. It's not even funny.
I feel like
Yeah, that's the thing about me and Alanah is when we hang out, the dumbest shit is what gets us laughing.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
the absolute minimal dumbest shit.
we were like
ever.
at a park playing Yahtzee because that's what people do.
That's funny in itself. But
Right.
it sounds like we're 80 years old.
Right.
Of course you got
We were holding hands and skipping with our helmets on in the meadow.
And just like an 80-year-old, Alanah was off the perks.
Yeah, exactly.
right. Something. And yeah, it was not funny. Again, like if we would tell you this story, it's like, what? Like it's not. It's
There was
not
just some
funny at all.
hula hoop in the grass, and we're just walking.
No, it was in a tree.
No, that was the kite.
See, it's like
It's so dumb. Like anyone listening to this would be like, "Fuck this
Shut
podcast.
up,
You
shut
guys are
the fuck
dumb as
up,
shit."
okay.
Yeah, she saw a
Back to
hula
me.
hoop, and she's like, "Oh, is that your hula hoop?"
and I was like rolling on the floor dying.
Yeah, and then while we were playing Yahtzee, I saw a kite stuck in a tree. And I was like, "Oh, is that your kite? You just left it here."
So I love Yahtzee. Yahtzee is the best board game ever.
We used to play Yahtzee mobile.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Dude, I also used to play Words with Friends for like 10 years. And I was like addicted to it. I'd be like, okay, play me back. Hey, play
Yeah.
me back. That's how I am with iMessage games now.
Yeah.
Back though. But yeah.
Yeah,
Play me
Ryan, play
back.
me back. Words with Friends is good. And it's smart. It's like an intellectual, you know what I mean? You're learning words and
Yeah.
like
Literally.
I told you. And then I played Hanging with Friends. It's like Hangman. Play that?
Oh, okay.
No.
Remember? I think you played that too
Interesting.
against me.
Yeah, I did. Or it's called Draw something or Draw.
Oh, that was another one.
Whatever.
Draw. I remember
Yeah.
everyone in high school played that. It was like the thing.
Yeah.
I think jostling's still a thing. Like that's probably still.
I'm sure.
Oh, I remember that one.
And then
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
a Temple Run.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the one that got
Angry Bird?
Yeah, there was that, and then there was another like bird one. Remember, it got
Flappy
popular.
Bird.
Yeah,
Flappy
they took
Bird.
it
Not
off.
Angry Bird, Flappy Bird.
Was that the one they took off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because someone
The creators got so
supposedly-
much hate that they took it off the app.
I heard that, and then I also heard that someone like his brother beat his high score and he killed him, like some kid.
What?
What?
Yeah. I don't know if that's like part of. I don't know.
I
And then
don't.
they had all these like rip-off ones, like Flapping Miley,
Yeah.
and it was like Miley's face.
I don't want to fact check that. I just want to think that that's real. Like that
Yeah.
definitely happened.
That's so
Flapping
weird.
I'm afraid to even search that. I don't know what I'll get.
You can get on a
Flapping
list
Miley.
Yeah.
somehow.
I get fapping Miley instead.
Fapping,
A t-
whopping.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but Yik Yak is back.
What? Dude, I used
Yeah.
to thrive in college. And that.
I know, right? Did you do Yik Yak?
I never did it, but
It's like-
my friend has it.
Like
and uses
tweets,
it.
but like with people nearby. So
Yeah,
I
and it's
lived on
completely
campus, so
anonymous.
Yik Yak was a shit.
It was
literally
poppin'.
one of my friends, my roommate actually hooked up with the guy from Yik Yak.
Wow.
He tweeted, but posted.
Yeah.
Something like, oh, like
Yacked.
I wish I had like a super tall blonde girl to like fuck or something like that. And then she was like, hey, I'm like a tall blonde girl you can fuck. And he like came over and they like fucked and then never talked again.
That's great,
Wow.
though.
Isn't
No,
that
that's
wild?
wonderful
Yeah, like a
for-
wingman Yik Yak. Like, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's also how people end up on serial killer documentaries.
Absolutely.
Yep. Like the Gabby Petito.
Ooh.
Who's that?
Oh.
Are you
shit.
serious?
Yeah.
Do you do a lot
No.
of news?
Not really. no.
Okay.
I hate
That makes
news, man.
sense.
I hate it.
You hate what?
No, I like it.
I
That's
hate
fine.
news.
Yeah.
So, Gabby Petito and her fiance Brian Laundrie, they were.
These are real names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everyone knows that. I'm surprised you don't. Never. It's like the biggest thing like ever right now. Like
It
Dog
really
the
is.
Bounty Hunter's like trying to find the guy.
That seems to
Anyways.
be the theme with me. The biggest things in the world, and I'm like, what?
No, but you're
Yeah.
living in
Never.
peace. Like you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, you're,
Right.
like happy.
Blissful.
It's true. It's true. I know. Maybe I need to turn my phone off more. I don't know. Anyway, so they were like on a road trip. Like just I think they lived in Florida and they were like just going like all the states or something.
Yeah.
And he just like they were like living out of a van and like she like had like 20,000 something subscribers on YouTube. Like people were like following her and stuff. You know what I mean? Like her
Yeah.
trip like across
Yeah.
the US. And then he just like comes back like a month early from their trip and she's like, hey, what's up? Like without her and everyone's like, where is she? And he's like, I don't know. And like so eventually they end up actually they found it because someone on YouTube was editing a video and saw the van and that's how they found her body.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, and everyone's like on a hunt to find Brian Laundrie now.
Yeah. He's
And
like,
even Dog the Bounty Hunter is like in on it too.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like no one knows where he is, and like apparently his parents and like he's like wanted, like they know it's him. Like he was like a person of suspicion at first, and then now he's like
It's
like,
guaranteed.
yeah, because
Yeah.
he's like he ran away. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the
and like his
easiest way.
parents, people think his like parents were in on it too, because like I guess like he came back and his parents were just like, hey, what's up? And they just like went and like had lunch and whatever, and then like they were like asking him questions like no comment, no comment, no comment, like not speaking to them at all, and so everyone's like, did dad like help hide the body or like you know are they in on it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people are like stalking their house. They had to like move and like yeah. So
Whoa.
Oh yeah, people are like flying drones over the parents' house. They're like in the backyard gardening while their son's like.
oh, yeah, I saw that video on like Access Hollywood or something. Yeah, I know. And they like see it coming. They're like, okay, let's go inside then.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like not even being able to like be in the comfort of your own home? You're like, someone like knocked down my door.
Yeah.
You know, that's like sus. I don't think you
Well, this
can't
is
sleep.
exciting.
It is exciting. I know, and I'm like so invested now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to find him too. You know what I mean? Like, he's
yeah.
probably in Mexico. No one's ever gonna find him now. You know?
Yeah. You
I
know,
don't know.
nothing unites people like someone dying.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's sad and it's true though.
It's so true.
I know. It's like-
Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
what's that? The one who she
Killed
killed
her
her daughter.
kid? Yeah.
What happened? Or baby Brianna? Is that what
Baby
that is?
Brianna's
Or is that
one,
different?
I think. No, that might be one.
I don't know. That stuff like doesn't really happen in Springs. I mean, where I live is like really safe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's good though.
You know. But I was actually gonna go to the Bloom Fiesta yesterday. I didn't end up going. Got too drunk, but
I
whatever.
went.
I'm regretting it today. But
I went. That no balloons went up.
really,
in
that
the
You
night.
went
sucks.
that night? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like the recent night, right? That everyone was all bummed.
Yeah.
I saw like 3 people post, and it's true because like it's you get like a string of bad luck for a couple years, where like the day you decide to go, no balloons go up,
Yeah.
and you
Right.
waste like $600 just buying breakfast burritos.
Right,
The
yeah.
burrito,
Fiesta.
oh, dude,
Like
the
$9
lines,
breakfast burrito.
the lines
$25
were
get in.
so bad over there.
Oh,
What is?
Every single line for a food vendor
Oh.
was just wrapping around, and the only one that had a decent line was a little tent that had Cece's Pizza.
Cece's a thing still?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
There was more than one, actually. I think you're right.
Cece's? I don't think I've had that since I was like 5.
Right?
And they're like
They-
the all-you-can-eat pizza.
Yeah. They had Cece's Pizza and breakfast burritos in the same tent.
What?
And it was all right. I mean, it was what I was expecting for Cece's Pizza. But
Cardboard.
you go to Cece's Pizza, like you actually go there, not bad.
Really?
You pay like what, $6?
Yeah, and
and
you get,
it's
like, all you
you
can
can eat.
Yeah.
And my friend, we used to go there pretty frequently. I'm not proud of that, but we used to go there quite a bit. And he would not only pay for the buffet, but then he would ask for a personal pizza. And that was when, I think if you get a personal pizza now, it's like a little small one.
Yeah.
But that was when it was like a whole ass big pizza. And he would kill that thing, still be in the buffet line.
That's like Anthony, my cousin. He
Yeah.
eats like that too.
Really?
Yeah,
What
like
a
I've
legend.
seen him eat a whole pizza easily.
It's crazy, man. And actually, one time we went and they were about to close. This was super cool. And they were like, well, we're going to close, guys, soon. And we're like, oh, okay, well, we'll come back next time. And they're like, actually, we just throw all this pizza away anyway. You guys can come in and eat as much as you want. And we're
So you
like,
got it for free?
for free.
For free?
Hell
We ate
yeah.
like kings.
That's
fucking
like at
awesome.
Little Caesars. My cousin worked there. Like they I think it's 2 hours. If the pizza's not eaten in 2 hours, they just throw it away. And so like I guess they had like an infestation of like bums like in their garbage can because it's like full pizzas.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, okay, then why are you making so many pizzas if you're just like, you know what I mean? It's waste.
Yeah.
Just actually give them to them. Like, don't make them go through
Right.
garbage to like get it.
Seriously, I know. And like, I don't know. It's kind of like you give a mouse a cookie, you want some milk to go with it. You know what I mean? Like that's probably why.
That's probably why.
You know.
Couldn't you,
Yeah.
though, like, I think it's the same with donut places. They just throw all the
Yes.
donuts away. Couldn't you just donate those to a soup
Donut
kitchen
them?
or something?
Yeah.
Couldn't you donut them?
Yeah, no, that's true. We're actually getting a Krispy Kreme and a Whataburger in Colorado Springs. People are freaking so excited.
What? You guys didn't have Whataburger out there already?
No, and people are so. I don't
shit.
think Whataburger's that good. It's good when I'm drunk at like 2 a.m. But
That really is, and I think the lines at Whataburger are just
and
prove
it takes
that point
forever
Forever.
to do anything.
forever. And it doesn't matter what time of day you go.
Right, exactly. It shouldn't be like that.
No, but I
So-
mean, Whataburger though definitely slaps. It's more when you're drunk. But I'm a fan.
Honestly,
of it.
every time I go to Whataburger, I like to get their chicken tenders because they have like the white gravy.
the
You can, like,
cream gravy.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
Dairy
God.
Queen has white gravy too to dip your chicken in. It just
Yeah.
hits a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't even care for their burgers. And then yeah, Krispy Kreme, like
Mm-hmm.
it's so good. Remember when it was on Wantabo, and you would go and they'd give you a free donut like while you're waiting, like a free like fresh glazed donut.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I remember they had the window where you could watch, like
yeah,
the
no,
donuts
that
go
was
through
cool. I'm
the
actually
conveyor belt.
surprised that even like went under. I like Krispy Kreme. It's
I do
fire.
too. They do like not giveaways, but they do a lot of specials there.
I don't eat there enough. I in high school I thought it was cool. Do you remember when Chipotle opened
Oh
and
my
everyone
God.
was so excited?
No, I remember that. It's funny
Me and
because
Kelsey O'Neill went actually.
Yeah.
Right. I know. Like, Chipotle is good though.
Yeah, it's great.
You know, I'm like, okay, I want double steak and guac, and it's like $45. I'm like, okay, cool. But it's like a good like a healthy alternative. Like if you're like eating out, you know what I mean? It's not like freaking Church's chicken. I love Church's. We have Raising Cane's.
Oh,
you guys have that?
yes.
Bro, you got fucking Canes. I fucking
Everyone
love
thinks
Cane's.
it's so good. I don't think it's that good.
It's probably because I've had it like once and it's not.
Yeah, we also got an
Albuquerque.
In-N-Out burger, and like still the line is like fucking crazy.
That's insane.
for it. I don't think In-N-Out's that good either. Unpopular opinion.
No,
You
no,
know?
yeah.
You know, that unpopular opinion is actually more and more popular nowadays.
I think it is, right?
It's becoming more and more popular.
Yeah.
What with In-N-Out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think more people don't.
I don't
like
know. I feel like
In-N-Out
every
nowadays.
time you drive by there, it's literally lined
It's
to the
packed.
street.
Oh.
So it's
Well,
like,
I was actually just talking to Emily about this the other day, that Golden Pride is our In-N-Out, where
Oh
it's
my
just an
God.
absurd line for no fucking reason all the time.
and they awkwardly like use like that.
Abandoned gas station.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's the
dude.
car wash. I think
Was
it's
it?
like both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
both.
Yeah, and they like
It's
make
both.
lines like between where the car wash.
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Like, they're like, saw an opportunity to rise and took it. I like it. Like, you
Well,
know
it's
what I
like
mean?
the guy who owns it, he has the money. Why doesn't he just expand?
Yeah.
Right.
He
I know.
has so
my
much
mom lives, I
money.
told you, in like Corrales. It's like they built something over there. There's no Golden Pride over there.
No.
So like when I'm like hungover, 8 a.m. and I just want a fucking number 9 with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta drive like 30 minutes away.
Mhm.
It's like agreed though. That's fire. When we pulled into town, because Austin's been here before, he was like, "Can we just stop at Golden Pride? I want a sweet roll." I'm like, a sweet roll. We know the number 9. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like, they have good chicken too. And
They
good
do.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Oh,
the chicken.
man.
Supposedly
nuggets.
they treat their like staff really, really well too.
Do they?
Yeah, it's a good business.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
like, they
unheard
sell
of.
at Costco too.
Yeah, well, Costco's got a huge waiting list just to get in there.
Really?
Yeah, from what I hear, it's
To
hard
work
to get
or to
work. Yeah.
I worked there for like 2 months.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Here?
No, in Springs.
Okay.
Yeah, like during the pandemic.
It
Honestly,
wasn't-
it would have been better if like it was in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
That might be what everyone
Like,
was hiring.
it
You
was
know?
so strict about the mask. Like, you can get written up if it's like right here on your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I had to literally like patrol the door and be like, can you put on a mask, sir? Can you? And everyone's like fucking rude as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, and like they did treat us well though, but it's
You get pretty good pay there too at Costco.
I think it was 18.
That's fucking
That's
nice.
That's
Yeah, and it's
more than
easy
I
as
make.
hell.
Wait, what about those dissies though?
No, there's no dissies. They give you
Really?
a free membership, but that's it.
Oh
I
man.
wonder if I still have my card. Out of curiosity, I wonder if it would still work because I like quit.
Right.
I do still have it. Business member,
Ooh.
Costco wholesale employee.
Wait, let's see that pic. Hold on, that ID pic on the back.
Beautiful, huh?
It doesn't even. At first, that didn't look like you. I was
Oh,
like,
I
what
love
the- who's that?
That's funny. Yeah, no, Costco's it's a good company. I've never really been there except for when I worked there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, my parents were like Sam's Club people.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
My dad's fucking obsessed with Costco, man.
Really? They
Yeah.
have so much good, like I would what's it called, like cart shop.
Yeah.
Like when I'm bagging up people's shit, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go try that.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? So one thing I did, like I would always get their liquid IVs. Have you had those? It's supposed to be like I think 3 or 4 drinks in one drink.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, you like put like some powder. It's like a Crystal Light packet. It looks
Yeah.
like you put it in there. It's like so good when you're hungover. I could use one right now. So
Don't have
Costco
one.
is-
I have a pineapple coconut water. Those are pretty good.
Is that
for you.
supposed to help you?
Yeah, they have like a lot of electrolytes and.
I'll take one.
Okay, oh, let me go get
It'll
it.
help me. And I'm like, how am I hungover? It's freaking like 3:15.
Now, the truth of the matter, and your boyfriend would know this if he used to be an addict, but the best cure for a hangover is heroin, and that's just non-negotiable.
Yeah.
That's just the truth. And not a lot of people should know that.
Yeah.
But I remember that shit just came off of me like a motherfucking bad motherfucking scab or something. Like it just
Really?
fucking, yeah.
Oh, that
I know.
sounds.
Nobody should know that.
Thank
but
you.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, yeah, he was a crazy addict. Yeah, he had relapsed when he was like 6 months into dating, but I saw him through it, and he's,
That's good partner right
it was
there.
really hard. It was really hard
That's
to see someone
yeah.
like that. It
It's
was like
real.
scary.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Addiction's scary.
It's fucking scary.
Is that why you choose to be completely sober? Like you don't even drink alcohol?
Yeah, because the last time I drank alcohol, at least for me, like it just kind of made me go, well, I might as well go do everything else.
Yeah, like kind of like on a bender or something.
Yeah.
Like give a mouse a cookie. He
Give a
wants some
mouse
milk to go with
a
it.
cookie. He
Give
wants
Elijah
some-
some alcohol. He wants some heroin to go with
Exactly.
it. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, there's like this meme on this recovery page, and it's like it shows like a beer bottle, and it's like a quarter away through the beer bottle. It's like I can only have one. Halfway through the beer bottle, it's like these people in AA are fucking bullshit. And at the bottom of the beer bottle, it's like I need crack.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is my experience.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
for
me.
sure, either.
This I don't know why that reminded me, but me and Alanah had a near-death experience once.
What?
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
No,
Yeah.
it was really scary.
It was terrifying, man.
So we went up to the San Diego Peak.
Okay.
I was like, what's it called? Yeah, San Diego Peak, and it was like really fucking snowy, and we were like,
Well, it
literally,
wasn't at first. Like when we started driving, it was fine down here,
Right.
and then we were driving up the mountain, and it just got progressively more and more foggy, and visibility got worse, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then it was snowing.
yeah. And Austin, what did you drive? It was like a 4Runner.
It was a
Explorer?
Ford Escape.
Ford Escape.
So I mean, I felt good. I felt pretty
You were like,
confident
yeah.
in it, and
Right.
and I
And so
think
we were like making snow angels and like snowmen, and it was like hella snowy up there. You know
so.
what I mean?
Like we got to the top fine,
Yeah.
but it was super snowy. Like it was up to almost our waist.
No,
Like,
it
we'd
was
step
a
in the
lot.
snow. We were climbing over railings and just trying to.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're driving back. It's so fucked up. Literally, we're just driving. Everything's fine.
Dude, I was going maybe like 10 or 15 miles per hour. And it is a windy road. So, I mean, you're in the mountains.
But you're going slow.
Yeah, I was going slow.
But you're like on the brake the whole time though.
Pretty much. Yeah,
down.
exactly.
Yeah,
like you just let up every now and then just to keep the momentum. And so on my left side is just a hill with a bunch of snow, and on my right side is death because it's the fucking edge of the mountain.
Right. So it's driving. I can't breathe. And literally just like this like black eyes. And literally, as long as it drives like straight into this like snow drift.
Yeah, so I love, my favorite part is that we're just casually talking like, and then all of a sudden you hit it and you feel it, and she grabbed my arm so hard, and then a car was coming around the bend too towards us, so I was like, oh, and I felt myself drifting, like the back of the car drifted right towards the edge of the mountain, and all of a sudden everything I had learned like 15, now like what at this point is like 10 years ago in driving school kicked in, and I remember that they were like, if that ever happens, pump the brake, don't like slam on it, you just pump it, tap 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 tap, and that kicked in, and so I was like tapping the brake, and Alanah was like
just reaction, I was like squeezing his arm because I was like so scared.
Yeah, and then I was like drifting, and then I was able to drift it and then turn it and drive us into the snow mountain, like into the snow pile.
Literally into the mountain, and like it's just literally, we were just quiet. We were just like,
yeah,
like we didn't say anything for a minute.
We just looked at each other like,
it was so scary. Like we didn't even laugh at the time. We were just like, we're like freaking 18. You've had a driver this for 2 years. Like,
yeah. And then the car didn't stop. They just like kept driving. They just watched the car almost
we're, like,
die
dead in a ditch. They're all.
Yeah, they just kept going. And then so I got out and my car was like stuck. I couldn't put it in reverse because it was wedged in the snow pile. Yeah, so then
so scary.
It is. It was so terrifying. And so I'm trying to shovel snow away from the tires.
Yeah.
And then finally this guy did come and he was helping me scoop snow away. And then the second scariest part was that him and I were lifting the front of the car, and we had to have Alanah in the driver's seat and just say, okay, you're going to reverse the car. We're going to lift up so that the tires catch the traction back up. And I mean, but if she backed up too hard, she's going over that edge too at the same time. So we're just like, okay, on 3, we're just like rocking the car, trying to get it. She's like, oh.
And then he dropped me off at my house afterwards, and I was still like in shock.
Well, we went to see a movie.
Oh, we did?
So we got back down. The whole point of the day was we were going to go on a hike.
Yeah.
That's all we wanted to do.
Just
go on a casual hike, whatever. So then that happened. We came back down, and we still went on a little miniature hike that was just right there by the neighborhood.
Right.
There. And then she was like, so Emily wants to go see a movie. If you
okay.
Okay. Sure. Just go home. And I was just standing in the shower letting the water hit me like in a movie.
Like in the movie?
Yeah,
literally. That was, I forgot about that, honestly.
Oh,
but then when you said near-death experience, like,
she got flashbacks.
There was a light bulb above my head.
What movie did you guys see?
I don't know.
Of some kind. We went to, I think we went to Icon. Actually,
probably the last movie I think we saw together was Invisible Man.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you guys saw it together.
Yeah, we saw Invisible Man together. But
and
this
then
that
following week, we had plans to go see A Quiet Place Part 2, and then the pandemic was like, nope.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. That was a good movie, though.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was very, very what's the word? Like similar to the first one. Like it was a little bit like
well, I liked all the situations they got themselves
exactly.
in.
That's the best part about that movie is it's as my mother would say, it's a butt clencher.
That's
you know
true.
What I
mean?
Butt
clencher.
Where you're clenching your asshole the whole time. Just like
I like that. Like on edge, and you're like, what the fuck's gonna happen now?
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that's good. And then I also like how they did like another spoiler, like how John Krasinski like showed like a flashback at the beginning, because I was like, I saw him in the preview, but I don't know, he's already dead, and I was like, it's supposed to be like a prequel, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did we see Don't Breathe?
No, because I just watched that for the first time like
you
last
did,
week.
huh?
Dude, it's so good.
It's good.
So good. Did you see the second one?
No.
I did.
Yeah, I liked it. Everyone
was
said it was
pleasantly
trash.
surprised.
I liked
No.
it too.
Pleasantly
I was really
surprised.
confused at the beginning because remember, like his daughter died, and that's like why he like in the first one. So I was like, like he had that daughter in there. I was like, is this supposed to be a prequel or is this, you know what I mean? But I think that actor's really good too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm like, could you imagine not being able to like see or hear
Right.
and you're like still kicking ass? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's odd though, like weird kink shit. Like, you know what I mean? He like had the girl down like trying to like with the turkey based
Right.
Odd. Like
That's
who
what-
thinks of that?
That's what was weird is like they like totally like made him like this psycho weird fetish guy from the first movie and then they turn him in the second movie into like this heartwarming father figure.
Right, yeah, exactly. You know, but like still like a hard ass, like how he like didn't want her to like go into town and like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So
Spoiler,
that's weird.
spoiler alert for Estevan.
Spoiler.
by the
Yeah.
way.
Well, I mean,
oh yeah, spoiler alert.
I'll
And
watch
then
it
the whole-
eventually.
You're
but-
gonna watch that in 10 years probably.
Yeah, and I will have forgotten this conversation.
Yes, exactly. You're gonna go back and listen to the podcast and be like, hey, didn't we like that's a good movie.
Did you see they're doing a new Paranormal Activity?
I did.
No,
It's
that
probably,
would be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
brand new.
Halloween, that comes out next week.
Ah,
Halloween
I do
Kills.
want to see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Myers. Yeah, that looks good too.
Did you know?
I thought there'd be more scary movies coming out right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, there
Like,
should
Yeah.
be. Well, it's a weird month because it's not scary movies. It's like big movies. Like Dune comes out.
What's Dune?
A Dune, it was a book, and then they made it in the 80s, and it was kind of like a weird, like almost like B-movie sci-fi type thing that was actually pretty large scale. But like now they're remaking it, and it looks fucking dope. Like,
I haven't seen the
honestly,
preview for that.
Timothy Chalamet, fucking jawline motherfucker.
There,
you know?
yeah. So we were just talking about that.
Oh, she's a good.
Zendaya.
Have you seen Euphoria?
Yes.
So good. That show is so good.
You know, I know it's a little over dramatized, but like literally shit was pretty crazy in high school. That feels a little more accurate than like some
Right.
other shit I've seen
Was it?
before.
Well, that's like when you watch movies and they like go to prom and it's like people slow dancing like this and like that's not what prom is. You know what I mean? They're like drinking punch, like hanging out on the side. Like no, everyone's like grinding up on each other.
yeah, like at our prom, like 5 people were on MDMA. I'm like 90% sure. I don't know if
Really?
you remember that. And I remember like someone.
And they would like have like breathalyze you if you like pulled a certain color ball. Remember?
Yeah.
Why? That's stupid. If I want to be
What?
drunk, like let me be
Already an issue. Yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
feel bad. Kelsey, she was my date, you know, and
Yeah.
like I drove us to the prom and I was like smoking weed on the way, and I don't think she like expected that. I feel so bad for her.
Really?
Like, I don't think she was like
I
ready.
don't remember you going with her.
Yeah. I was
I went
like
to like one dance. I was like,
driving with my knees on the highway, like smoking weed, and I think she was like, "Yeah, this is not."
Do you remember when Des wrecked her mom's car and she like told everybody it was her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace,
Rest
Des.
in peace, King. Yep, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Des. That's
But-
fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't
For
remember
real.
why. I think he was drunk driving. He like hit a curb or something.
Yeah.
It was like not even like a good story.
I
You know
know,
what I mean?
yeah.
It was like I was like okay.
I remember that shit.
Damn.
So I know, I know. I did some pretty crazy shit in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I was like more crazy then than I am now.
No, totally.
No,
I'm like, how did I get away with that shit? I remember I was like first learning to drive, and me and Raheem like went to this party, and I was driving my dad's truck because I literally like had just gotten my lights. I had like a provisional or something, and I like went to this party. I wanted to like hook up with this guy, so I like had Raheem who was like blacked out like drive my dad's truck home. I'm like, what the hell? I would never do that now. Like imagine if he like crashed my dad's truck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like could have been terrible.
Great
Literally,
decision making.
Shouts
Right.
out Raheem.
Shout out Raheem.
You have to send this to him when
Okay.
when we drop
Yeah,
it.
no, so I don't know. I still like pretty like we have a lot of like Snapchat memories, and I always send it to him. It's like me being like retarded, me being like drunk at a bar or something. he's a good guy. I love
He
Raheem.
is.
Shout out
Yeah,
Raheem.
Shout
Raheem
out
Johnson.
Ross.
I have so many Snapchat memories of Alanah just wheezing.
Because I like to laugh.
She doesn't really like to have a good time.
No, I'm really shy.
Yeah.
Really
Hates
shy.
a good time.
She's really hard to make laugh. you know?
yeah.
Right. You know what's funny is I actually like don't really like I don't think like movies are funny. Like I think Step Brothers is so stupid.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the funniest movie I've ever seen. But then like inside jokes and like stupid shit that shouldn't be that funny, I like think is so funny.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's like personal life stuff is funny.
Or
to me.
us almost driving off a cliff. That gets
Yeah,
you
that's
going.
funny. Like,
Yeah, like
that's what I'm telling my kids when I'm older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think movies are funny. Like I think think like asinine movies, like Scary Movie, like 1, 2, 3, and like old like Adam Sandler's funny, but that's it. You know what I mean? Everything else is like Dumb and Dumber's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like the stupid stuff.
Right.
The stupid little things make us laugh.
Right, exactly.
Totally.
Like not like pure, like in like stand-up comedy, I don't ever think is funny.
Right.
It's like not my thing.
No,
so.
definitely. I hear that from a lot of people, honestly. Like
About stand-up or just about?
Just about some things. Like I feel like there's a lot of people who feel that way. I really do feel like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why. I mean, obviously, I like to laugh. I don't know. This is what it is.
Well, things are like less funny, I think. Like there's like not good comedies that come out at all anymore. Like at all.
Yeah.
Like comedy movies.
Yeah, like there for a while there was like a Will Ferrell every year, then there was like a Seth Rogen every
Yeah,
year,
that's
and
true.
now there's like nothing. Like there's just legit no
I know.
funny
I'm
movies.
curious. Like, I honestly think that maybe like movie theaters like have a chance of like becoming obsolete. Honestly,
Ooh.
because everybody's just streaming and like doesn't want to. And I'm like, why? I want to go to the movie every single day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I want to spend $12 on popcorn that costs 30 cents to me.
Worth it.
You know,
You know?
yeah. The first time I went back to a theater after Pandy and everything, and I was like,
Panda
man,
Express.
I'm home. Like just the smells, the
Yeah,
sounds,
just like
the
walking down,
environment.
like the
There's an air. There's an
Yep.
air about
There
it. It's
is
just
an
like
air,
a
yeah. So-
And that's how I feel about it. Like I could never even imagine. Like I saw Finding Nemo at Century 24.
Dude,
like,
so did
what
I.
the
I
fuck?
sat in that and I thought it was so cool to sit in like the very, very, very front row. I would
Right.
never do that now. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not gonna see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was like looking like breaking my neck. I saw Spirit there.
Mhm.
You know, with the horse and he
Yeah.
jumps over the yeah. I remember I have like
Yeah.
vivid memories of that.
I think I probably saw holes there.
Ooh,
Shut the fuck
probably,
up.
huh?
That's
Yeah.
the best movie of all time.
Yeah, okay.
Holes.
Love
Holes is
that
great.
take.
Stanley Yelnats, the fourth. That's literally my favorite movie of all time. Like
love
people
that.
don't believe me, and I'm like, no, I can literally quote the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's true.
The duck may swim on the lake.
Oh, I don't know. That.
Oh, do you know?
I know.
But my daddy owns the lake. You guys suck.
It's been too long.
It
I
has
need to
been a while
revisit
since I've
it,
seen
It's
for
on
sure.
Disney Plus.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh shit!
I watched it
got
literally
that.
last week.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like everyone kind of has like a comfort like show or movie that they put on. Like if life's just like hard, and like even if it's just background noise, you put it on. Like mine's Holes,
Yeah.
and awkwardly it's Reba too.
I
Reba.
like
The
that one.
single mom
Who works two jobs?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that's like my go-to. Or like if I can't sleep, I'll put it like on my phone and just like lay there and listen to it.
Nice.
You know?
Okay.
Everyone needs their comfort
I
movie
have
or
that.
show.
Do you have a comfort show, Estevan?
Comfort show would be yeah. You know, I've actually been falling asleep lately to Community,
Okay.
which is weird because I haven't seen the whole thing, so I'm over
Right.
here falling asleep to episodes, and then
I
I'm
never
like,
heard of
fuck, and I
that.
got to go back and rewatch them. But I would say, you know, The Office is for sure one.
Never seen that
Friends,
either.
I could fall asleep to Friends.
Never seen that.
You ever seen Friends? Never
Like I
seen
know
Friends.
what it
either.
is. It was
Yeah.
like when like I would fall asleep and like watching something, and then I would like wake up at like 10 p.m. and it would always be on and turn my TV off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, because back in the day, they used to do the nightly lineup where it started with Friends, and then it was Seinfeld,
Yeah.
and then very, very late was Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, I
So-
loved Everybody Loves Raymond, and Everybody
love
Hates
that.
Chris.
I never saw that.
Hates
Oh,
Chris.
it's good.
That
Chris
was a
Rock.
throwback.
He's
Yeah.
funny. He is funny. Did you see the new Jigsaw?
So I did see that.
It was odd.
It
Like
was
seeing
weird.
him as like serious.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
he was the best part, I felt.
I agree. And who was the other? Samuel Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson's in it. I
Did you see it?
maintain.
I haven't.
It's really good. I've seen every single Saw movie though. It's like definitely like a
Have you?
very unique, like an audience. You know what I mean? Like I don't know anyone else who's seen all the Saws. You
I
know,
don't
me and my
know
brother watched them all. You know what I mean? Two older brothers, like that's what you do. You know what I mean? It's like watching that when I was like 8. Like,
Yeah.
why is he cutting his foot off, Dad? Like,
Well, yeah, we just talked about this. I don't remember when, but yeah, I haven't seen any of the Saws.
He hasn't seen one.
Not a
you
single one.
wouldn't like it? You think, or you just
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones where it just doesn't appeal to me too much.
I get
right?
that. For sure. I
Yeah.
think the first Saw, what I like about the first Saw, and I just, it feels like a movie. What's that?
Do you want to play a game?
Yes, exactly. It feels like a movie you have to watch midnight on a Friday night. Like it
Yeah.
just has that, and like you should be kind of almost falling asleep by the end, really comfortable in like a blanket.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Like,
the kind of
I'm
vibe.
not scared, but I still don't want to like watch it alone.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
exactly.
scared of it. It's just like really like I don't want to say on edge, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like
It's not
just,
as much
like,
fun.
You feel weird. Yeah, like you feel weird watching it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like a peeping Tom or something.
Well, it's one of those too where you just wonder if like people like that exists. You know, you're like, does that exist somewhere? Kind of like the Squid Games that just came out.
I watched the first 2 episodes. I was so bored.
You don't like it?
No.
Love this.
I actually saw
This is good.
Yeah.
thing and it said
Because the nation is like shitting themselves over this show right now.
Captivated.
And
Does
she's
it get
the
better?
first
I
person.
watched the first 2 episodes and I was literally so bored.
I don't know. If you don't like the first episode, you might not like
It
it
said
at
today
all.
it's #1 in 90 countries and set to become the most watched show in Netflix history.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I guess that guy it said he was rejected by studios for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had to stop writing the script and sell his $675 laptop due to money struggles. And then now he's like thriving.
Raking it in.
You know?
Yeah.
I wondered though if he's really raking it in as much as we think, you know?
Probably not right
like
now.
Netflix is making more money than him.
Probably.
Because
I'm
Netflix
assuming.
probably bought it. He already probably got paid for whatever he was going to get.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and maybe there's royalties. I guess for royalties,
I
probably.
think there's royalties because I'm pretty sure someone told me that like even like say like Greece is coming on like TNT or something, they get more money, like even like TNT showing it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so
hopefully something, because fuck, yeah. But if I don't know. Well, I think it does get better, but like, it's also like if you didn't like the first 2 episodes, I don't know. Like,
shut up. Her eyes are all.
I know, huh?
Yeah, no, I wasn't a fan.
I actually just finished the whole show right before this.
Wait,
Really?
You did end up watching it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what did you?
I already
think?
know what happened. Someone told me. Like it's like the old man.
Well,
is-
TikTok like ruined it too. Like,
Yeah.
What's nice though is that I didn't have anything really ruined for me.
Okay, good.
I somehow managed to dodge all the Squid Game spoiler stuff. I'm thinking maybe give it another week before we actually dive into Squid
Okay,
Game,
yeah.
so enough people can like really
Keep
watch
watching.
it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I will say I was like, wow. Well, this was kind of my first foreign show actually that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it bugged me too. Like reading the subtitles and their mouth is off.
Oh,
Like,
you
has
don't
ever
like that?
watched a DVD and like it skips kind of and then the mouths are off? Like
Yeah.
that's how I felt like the whole movie. I
I
don't
didn't
know.
like
I didn't
that
like
either.
See, and I've gotten to a point where I'm able to get past that because before that was for me. I was like, no, I have to fucking read this whole movie. But I got to a point a few years ago where I got past that, and then the first foreign film, I guess you could say, was
Korean
Parasite.
movies film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, didn't that win movie of the year? Like when it was out, I've never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
that either. What's it even about?
It's good. I'd
it
say
is
it's
good. Yeah, it's different.
I can like picture the like front of it, like the DVD cover.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't. What's it about?
So it's like it's a. Hold on, let me put on my fedora real quick.
Shut up!
my
Would you
little
like me to
film.
open up your IPA for you?
Yeah, open up my IPA and put my film hat on real quick.
Yeah, your film hat. Yeah.
Yes.
Get my glasses and I'll be like, it's actually a commentary on social constructs and
Shut up.
the mise en scène, the beautiful juxtaposition between the rich and the poor.
Yes.
It's never been more apparent in a film, in a cinematic.
Is that what it is? Basically, it's like money.
Yeah, so yeah,
Famous
it's
money.
you see this family, and they're poor, and then there's
Are
this
they
rich
there
family.
with Korea or something?
Yeah, they're in Korea. And then so I forget how, I've only seen it once, like a year and a half ago, but they get in with this rich family as like helping them. I think maybe wasn't one of them a tutor, a math tutor,
one
the
of
mom, I
them-
think.
Yeah, one of them's a tutor and one of them's like a nanny babysitter possibly. And like the son is like, he starts tutoring and then he's like, yo, we got this rich family. Maybe we can like get a little some cut.
Yeah,
off of them.
yeah. So then they notice how good life could be just like by being in that home. So one by one, they find a way to like get in the house as like something like he said, like you're either the tutor, the nanny, the whatever,
The
and
hootenanny.
then yeah, the nanny.
Gotcha. Okay.
and they just, I mean, like a parasite, they get inside this home and they just start wreaking havoc slowly but surely on this family.
Yeah.
in a way.
Huh. Maybe I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's
We
pretty.
got
I liked
Hastings
it.
down the street.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The bulldozed tasting.
Yeah, the bulldozed,
It's in the
Maybe
rubble.
the one CD just like on the floor, like waiting
Yeah.
for me.
You know what sucks is I was just in Target the other day. My favorite place, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a Walmart bitch.
Are you?
I love it.
I mean, the price
I'm
is at
cheap.
Walmart for sure, but Target is just a whole experience.
Yeah.
I don't need
Super
anything.
Target. Oh, they have a Super Target here
We do.
by Old Town or
Uptown.
Yeah.
I don't need
do it.
anything from Target ever, but I'll walk in there and just let Target tell me
you
what
what
to
you
get.
need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that makes sense.
But I was in there the other day, and the movie section is so small now.
Mhm.
Dude, it's literally one aisle now.
Yeah.
Really?
And yeah.
Like to buy movies.
Yeah.
And they're like $20.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch that once.
Depends what you get over there. Like they have the UK.
So they have like $5 movie box. Me and Emily used to like go ham on that in high school.
They do.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like $5 movie bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends.
That would tell me what I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
But then it would speak to me.
That's crazy because I worked at Target like almost 3 years ago now, maybe.
I remember
I
that.
heard it
Yeah.
sucked.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
You know Chandler?
Yeah.
He worked there, and he said
Chandler.
that I was talking to him yesterday. Actually, I thought he lives in Florida.
Nice.
But he worked there, and he said that they made you like ask 3 times, and the people have to say no 3 times, if like to get the Target like credit card or whatever. Yeah, and like so that no, thank you. You have to say it 3 times. Like, no, I'm good. Oh no, that's okay. Like I'm like, that's awkward.
That is
You know,
awkward.
like I could never be a salesperson like trying to make people buy, and like you could tell they're just not interested, and you're like,
Because when they ask you that, you're annoyed. You're like, don't ask me that shit 3 fucking times. Like, I just want to get the fuck out of here with my Target shit I don't need.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And like at Walmart, they're like, oh, what service do you have? Because they're trying to like tell you to like go to like AT&T or something. I'm like, don't worry about it. What service do you have? You know what I mean? Mind your business. Why do you need to know? So, have you ever seen that video like How Deep is the Ocean?
Oh man.
It's scary.
I know.
We should watch the 2 after. It's like I think it's like 6 or 7 minutes, but it shows you, and it shows like the animals that have like been found down there. And like, do you guys believe in mermaids?
We were just talking about this not
You
too
were?
long ago. We're talking about sirens.
Siren. That's someone they like reel you in, and they're like a mermaid. They're a fish
in.
or something. What is it?
They sing you
They
in.
sing you in. Yeah.
Yeah. The deep ocean gets me. Outer space and ocean. I don't know which one freaks me out more.
I think outer space freaks me out
Yeah,
more.
I
The
think
ocean is
space a little
scary
bit.
though. Like
The
if you
ocean's
really think about
terrifying.
it.
Well, it's so unexplored.
Yeah.
And it's
know.
right here in our own backyard, essentially. Whereas outer space is like, okay, it's a little more
Yeah.
untouchable for most people.
Yeah.
But the ocean, you can go to the fucking ocean, and there
Right.
it is. And there's all kinds of scary, unknown shit right there below the surface.
Right.
That's so scary to think about. And like some of the animals like down like where it's like completely black and it's like nothingness, and they like manage to live down there
Right.
like
Forever, too.
that's scary, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like think about like I don't know, all the like dead bodies and like so much
Yes.
trash. It's like so sad. Like now with the masks, there's even more trash. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
straws and you know what I mean? Have you ever seen like you know when you buy like a 6-pack of soda and it has like that plastic around
Yeah, the
like the
rings.
6-pack or whatever? I saw a picture one time and it was like on a turtle shell, and like the shell like morphed like to be on that plastic. So I always cut those up because I'm like, oh my god, it like breaks my heart. To
Yeah.
think they can't just like pull it off. You know what I mean? It's so sad. Like we're human. Like we're terrible. Humans suck.
Saving the turtles, Alon.
Yeah,
Saving
save
the
the
turtles.
turtles. Dude, turtles are so cute. I love turtles.
Turtle.
Dude, Finding Dory was a good sequel.
It was a good sequel.
Most sequels kind
I
of
agree.
suck, but Finding Dory was really good.
Worthy.
I never knew it was Ellen DeGeneres.
You didn't know that?
I like just
Wow.
discovered that. I mean, Finding Nemo was never like my go-to movie. You know what I mean? I did
Yeah.
princesses and Hercules and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, she's good. Doesn't she not have a show anymore? Did she like?
Yeah,
I don't know
she
what
got-
happened with that.
I don't think she does. She basically, all her staff came out and just said that she was like a crazy tyrant.
Yeah.
And that she locks them in closets and like sticks hot irons up their asses.
Shut the fuck up! You're so stupid. I like
no
how
way.
easily that rolled off your tongue.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like you're kind of uninterested for a minute. Like,
I think I mixed up what really happened in my sexual fantasy.
Shut up. With
Those
Ellen
wires.
DeGeneres
Yeah.
specifically.
They got crossed.
That's funny. Wait, did that really happen? Though? Like her,
No, yeah,
like, they came out and said that she's like a piece of shit.
Yeah, that she just basically sucks and she's mean and she's awful to work for. Like that's what they
Really?
pretty much
They say that too about Katherine Heigl.
Really?
I've heard that.
That
I
she's
have
like
heard
a
that.
total cunt. So no one wants to work with her. She's like, that's why she's a nobody right now.
Is that our first C word?
Is what?
Well, it should be.
Yeah.
Our first C word.
C word.
It is the first
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
See,
first
Well,
next
drop.
neither of us
Tuesday.
can say that. So
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's different if
Well,
I
can
say
we?
it.
No, I'm
It's
just
true.
kidding.
I don't know why people are so offended by that word and like the word bitch. I'm like, call me whatever you want. I don't care.
Right.
You know, I don't know. People
Yeah.
just get offended with the C word.
Yeah. I don't know. For some people, it's like a knife. They hear that word and it's like a knife.
Like
to their...
moist when people say moist.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone hates moist. I
Yeah.
don't care.
What's wrong with moist? Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you get
I don't.
I like
Not for that word.
smorgasbord.
smorgasbord? Is a
Smorgasbord.
wonderful word.
I
Is
know.
it one word?
Yeah, it's one word.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, S. Okay, I'm not even going to try.
Spelling
I
bee
think
moment.
it's SMORGUSBOR.
Oh, so it's not board?
It's one word. Look it up. I think it's one word.
It's not smorgasbord?
No,
With
it
a
is.
D?
I don't know. No, I'm like questioning everything.
I want to know what okay, smorgasbord, a buffet offering a variety of hot and cold meats, salads. And
It's
I
the
don't
OG
know that last
charcuterie.
word.
It is.
Yeah.
Charcuterie?
A smorgasbord.
Like Sharkeisha?
Sharkeisha.
Sharkeisha.
How do you spell it?
SMORGASBORD. So not that difficult.
Okay, so yeah, it's smorgasbord. I thought it was us board.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. Let's we need to wrap up soon. I need to go to my mom's for dinner.
Yeah.
That works for me.
It's already been 2 hours. I was like, oh, it's already 4:15.
That's great though. No, that's good.
Yeah.
We do. Oh, we have hit 2 hours.
Yeah.
Damn.
We do that sometimes when you just get in that flow state.
Oh yeah, I know. It doesn't like not forced.
I'm hoping we could end up being as good enough to put out a full 2 hours and people want that and like listen to that. Like
where they can what I really want is them to be like, that was 2 hours?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
like how I feel like when I watch a good movie or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, holy shit, it's been 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
well, hey, Alanah, it's been great. We're glad we were able to catch you while you were in town.
yes.
Yeah.
And you're our first guest, so you popped that guest cherry.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
No
I'm
better.
a lab rat.
Right.
And
I was like, is that supposed to be like a guinea pig, a lab rat?
Yeah, lab rat, guinea pig, test dummy. I
yeah,
don't know.
reoccurring guest every time you're in town. Has to be.
Yeah, just come through, pop
Reoccurring.
through.
That's fair. Let's see what the viewers think, okay?
Yeah.
The hearers think.
Let us know what you thought of our first guest.
Trash, it's fine. I'll keep you posted on the door.
Oh yeah, we want to know more
Yeah,
about that
please,
door. What
fucking
happens?
A.
Oh yeah.
If the
What
guns
the
are
fuck?
missing or what's going on?
Yeah,
I
stay
know, that's
safe
So yeah, I'm scared. Stay strapped.
for the rest of your visit.
I know, I'm in
Yeah.
tomorrow, so
Oh, there you go.
yes. But thank you for having me.
Of
It
course.
was a good time.
Twas. It was real.
It was
It was fun.
It was true.
But it
pretty
wasn't real fun.
Oh, I was trying to do. It's pretty real fun. Perfect. Shout out to the haters.
Shout out.
Lights, camera, action.
And nothing unites people like someone dying.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's sad and it's true though.
The candy corn industry is a money laundering front.
What's the worst like acid trip you've ever had?
Well, this is Red Band Podcast, baby. Movies, music, conspiracies, deep existential crises. It's all inside and it's all unfiltered. So let's get started.